Yeah, we finished really nicely with Tezzerator. We had a 4-1 finish Tarmo Twin with Kingpin Tezzerator tonight. That went really well. We'll see if we can finish well with this Jeskai list. We're 3-1 with this. It's pretty much just classic blue-red control, just with some new tech. It's nothing all that new. If you want to look at the Tezzerator deck, Tarmo Twin, type !! deck list. It's like a cryptic command heavy blue-red is really what it is. And you get to flash them back with more than just Snapcasters, but also the Gearhulk. So he keeps... Okay, he is going to bring back an Amalgam this time. I think I like being proactive on my path here. It's a deck list. So we could either escalate this alliance or we could cryptic. It's good to see you, Cruelest. The Trinisphere won us a game against... other than that, I'm not even sure if this is enough pressure for me to consider crypticking, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. I'm at 14. Didn't really like Kingpin at first. Thought it would maybe get you scryed to. It seemed weak. Boy, I was wrong. Tezzerator is his home. I must have scryed about 10 times. I was excited about Kingpin just because it's a 1/4 lifelinker warp. I wasn't really excited about the scry part of that card. I was like, wow, this is a nice blocker in Modern that is in Tezzerator colors. That's where my excitement for the card began. And then I realized that scrying each time you play an artifact is not bad. I'm not that excited. The first build warp wasn't even running Crane. So I have cryptics into cryptics into cryptics into cryptics into cryptics. Which makes sense because this list is running 4 cryptic, 4 Snapcasters, and Gearhulk, so it should be able to cryptic for days. No, Cruelest, I got a job working at a restaurant. So I'll have to put that on hold for now. What it really needs is Baleful Strix, that's right. And Pod. Yeah. Dark Scry Citadel. Exactly. Rouser. You mean Stasis? I think Strix would maybe be too good for Modern. Don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of the card. I think it might be too good. Oh man. Maybe we should have mulliganed more aggressively till we saw something like Relic. Told you guys, cryptics for days. As the 4th cryptic, now I just need some Snapcasters and a Gearhulk and we're good to go. I'm sure this guy's going to be like, holy cryptic, Batman. I mean, like, the literal infinite cryptic. If I had been throwing these bolts at him, would we have won? He'd be at 10, and then I'd hit him with Colonnade, he'd be at 6. Electrolyze, electrolyze? No. That wouldn't have worked. But maybe I should start throwing these bolts at his face. Oh, jeez. Gearhulk! It's happening! I'm so glad I bolted, because now we could actually win. Your move, opponent. 5th cryptic incoming. Guys, it's time to Gearhulk and gear up for awesome. Oh no, he has another conflagrate, we lose. Probably. Right? Didn't he just life from the loam? So I think his hand is like 3 lands and something else, and then if his hand is loam and 3 lands and he loams again, he kills us with the conflagrate. Right, because I'm at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counter tap. I can't do that, Darth Scat, because he's not going to conflagrate first. Use Gearhulk, bounce itself, keep their team tapped. It won't work. We have to consider firing off some of this removal and alliance. I think we have to escalate the alliance and bolt. I'm saying we're dead to him if we go for the Gearhulk now. I think we have to beat this last conflagrate somehow. What do we got? We've got an Electrolyze and a Bolt and a Blessed for 4. If I Bolt the Amalgam, we don't take lethal. And we get a 1. And then he goes to conflagrate us. I gain 4 off the Alliance. Does that work? Alliance gain 4, Bolt Electro. Well, electrolyzing doesn't feel great here. For example, he could counter the Electrolyze. Like if I try to split, okay, let's say I try to split this Electrolyze here and here. He'll counter the Electrolyze just by... if I split the Electrolyze on both Neonids, Bolt the Amalgam, and then when he goes to conflagrate us Alliance, then we could win off the Gearhulk maybe next turn. The other play is it relevant to bring him to 12? If it's relevant to bring him to 12, then we should Electrolyze, Ghast, Face, Bolt, Amalgam, gain 4 off Alliance. We'd be taking 1. We'd go to 3. I think 7 is enough to live through the conflagrate, right? And then next turn, he's at 12. Gearhulk gets in for 4. Colonnade hits him for 4. It's not quite lethal. We'd have to draw like another lightning bolt. That wouldn't even be lethal. Now he might crack a fetch to try to bring the Bloodghast back out, and then he's dead to a second bolt. That's pretty small odds. Alright, let's do it. Oh, well, Gearhulk being 5 power means that we shouldn't even bother. Like, if we're going to Electrolyze, we should hit both Neonits. Right? Hold up. Yeah, I know Gearhulk is 5 power, so hang on a second. I mean, we might just be bouncy castling this Gearhulk the rest of the game. We got 4 cryptics. Could just bouncy the Gearhulk, cryptic it back, cryptic it back. It's the same amount of damage reduction whether or not we do it this way. We really want to draw the card off the Electrolyze too. We wouldn't draw a card if we hit the units. So he should go for the Conflagrate here. Drew a Snapcaster Mage. This is game 2, Darth. We have 12 minutes and 26 seconds, nearly 30 seconds. Okay, so he's going to go for it. So we're going to gain life and response. So that's the last Conflagrate that we saw. Since we drew Snapcaster, I actually just want to get the Gearhulk into play and start swinging with it. Drew a Path, that's relevant. So yeah, I mean, just getting that Gearhulk, like Gear Cryptic, start beating in for 5, is a big deal. Thanks. I think Jace would be solid here. Yeah, Jace would be pretty solid here. So we got 3 Bloodghasts coming in the red zone. Again, maybe I'm still supposed to bouncy castle the Gearhulk or the Snapcaster because he's going to be bringing in the amalgams at the end of this turn, 3 of them. Like, am I supposed to bouncy castle here, or are we trying to attack with this Gearhulk? Attacking with Gearhulk would put him to 6. Just hit him? So tap and draw. Assuming he's going to put in some number of these amalgams here. Keep Hulk to attack with. Bouncy castle my snap. Okay.